From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Our DM is where all the weird lives.
Here we go, DM Deep Dive time. Shem is here. He gets all the DMs that you send in to us, and then we just talk about them on the radio.
What do we got in the DMs today, Shem?
Good one from Melissa. She writes, I would love to know the updated total number of women who have slid into Maury's DMs, thirsty for that beard. I'm listening to the podcast last June, I believe it was, and he said it's been 3 ladies who have slid into his DMs. So, Maury, what's the number now?
3.
Damn.
No, nobody's sliding into my DM, but people stop me.
Oh.
I get
Yeah,
compliments in
right.
person, which I think is even better.
They stop you.
Yeah.
They stop you on the street. A woman stops a man on the street to say, nice beard.
No, at an event, somebody I know will
so somebody you know
will put their hand on my shoulder and say, I really like the beard.
But when you were talking people sliding into your DMs, women, were those also people you knew or just strangers?
No, those were listeners of the Roz and Mocha show that would be like, I'm digging the beard. There's even guys that are like, beard on fleek.
Okay.
Or in some other cool way of saying it.
Guys.
Okay, so the number remains 3.
Guys.
But I do have a beard question.
Yes.
Since you brought it up, and to all of us having beards, what do you do when it's dry underneath?
What do you mean?
Like on the mustachy part, there's sometimes it gets awfully like crusty and flaky.
That's a hygiene issue, not a beard issue.
That's
man.
a you.
No,
and
but do you moisture?
Only.
There's like beard moisturizer.
I don't use oils. I don't use.
I've never
I don't
had
do
any
anything.
dry skin under my beard.
Nothing.
Really?
Bro, I
Yeah.
am so gross with like my stuff. Like if I have hair product in the morning and I put hair product through my hair, right? Like when I'm done, if I still have some of that left on my hands, it goes right in the corner of the mustache and then a little bit down below. Like I just throw hair product in
And
it.
then you don't like wash your hands or anything.
No.
Oh.
No.
So you don't buy? I have beard moisturizer, beard leave-in conditioner.
Because you're doing too much, bro.
Yeah, that's
you
why
are doing
you're so-
way too much.
Thank you.
Clogging them pores, man.
Thank you. You're so dry up there. Like, it's not good.
You're just everywhere. I just assume you're just dry everywhere.
There was wind. I had the window down of my car, and I noticed the wind was blowing flakes out of my beard.
Oh,
Flakes.
That's food, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
It's not skin flakes.
No, man, you shouldn't.
That's cornflakes.
You shouldn't be scaly, right? Like
What are you, a snake?
Yeah, it's just not good,
Shedding your
dude.
skin?
That's not good. Just stop with everything. Just live life with a beard, man.
Yeah, just be cool. All right, what else we got today, Shem?
This one comes from Crow River Retreat. Shem, is Roz going to shave or cut his facial hair anytime soon because it's getting a bit, well, you know. What look is he going to sport for the wedding? Caveman, his current look? A nice rugged 5 o'clock shadow with shorter hair? Or clean shaven and a buzz cut?
Oh, I like that one. Clean shaven and a buzz cut.
Stay the way it is. It's amazing.
You think I'm changing?
Clean shaven and a buzz cut.
No, I'll do my like every couple weeks I do a trim. That's it. I don't even think I'm going to get a haircut, to be honest with you.
Why?
No, I don't think so. I might, but I'm not too like.
I might. It's your wedding day.
Yeah.
Do you want to come to my black barber?
No.
Get a nice little lineup?
I mean, no, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't like that response
No,
at all.
Good recovery.
Wow.
I was like, yeah.
Rolled eyes.
Let me come into that studio real quick. It's on site. It's on site.
Okay. No, I mean, no, thank you.
What does Catherine want?
She doesn't care.
A wedding.
She doesn't care. She just wants the wedding. She doesn't care how I look. I mean, she would like. I'm sure she wants me to like just trim it up a little bit so it's not crawling up my cheeks and stuff like that. But that's just normal. She would never ask me to shave it or cut my hair or anything. But
I know you don't want to hear this.
Yeah.
But that wedding day, everyone's gonna be looking at Catherine, and ain't nobody paying attention to you.
You think that? No. First of all, you're wrong.
I'll be looking at Roz.
I think at best that she could hope for is 50-50.
Nah.
Yeah, I really do. Yeah, I think you don't even know what I'm wearing.
Are we going to be allowed to clang our glasses to get you to do a kiss?
No.
Yo,
First of
what's
all,
this all this wee business?
Yeah. What's with the we?
I thought you'd fall for it.
Oh, yeah. No. No, you don't even know what I'm wearing. I may have put together the best wedding outfit that you may ever see.
I'm picturing kilt.
No. I'm just saying, like, I went like in the world of what somebody can choose to wear for their wedding.
Yeah.
I like went down that road hard of like you will not have been to a wedding and seen a groom dressed like I will. Guaranteed.
Too bad nobody's gonna notice you.
Guaranteed. Okay. I'm gonna be the talk of the wedding. I mean, I know it's my wedding.
One more DM, please, Shem.
Braden says, Roz, my oldest daughter is a year younger than your daughter, Roxy, and my son is the same age as Mocha's kid, Cruz.
Oh.
I love hearing you talk about your kids and can relate to so much of what you guys talk about, and I feel like I'm on the same parenting journey. Your show, as Roz would say, is Gucci in my books.
Yeah, baby.
Yo, big up to you, Braden. Thank you. It's an honor having you take this journey with us, along with the Roz and Mocha Show, and appreciate your DM. Appreciate everybody's DMs. So keep them coming in because they go to our executive producer, Shem, and then we talk about them on the radio every day. Thank you, Shem.
And like we always say, just keep it Gucci.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
The DM Deep Dive. We do this on our show every single day. You send a DM to us. They get to Shem. Shem brings them to the radio, and we discuss.
Shem, what do we got in the DMs today?
This one comes from Jed. Jed says, always wondered if you guys would do a live podcast on the road, like a Canadian tour, wild night at the bookstore at certain Indigos across the country. I know a lot of us would love that.
We've talked a lot about taking the Roz and Mocha Show on the road.
Yes, we have. There's been a lot of discussions over the years about doing a live version of the show. And I would say that the good news is Mocha is very much into it. I am very much into it. But in order to do like a Roz and Mocha live, we would need to do it the way that it should be done, and finding somebody to budget that out and building sets and all that stuff. It's a big production. Like, it's a really, really big production. And so I think the short answer is yes, we would love to take the show on the road and do the show live and put together something that was really, really exceptionally cool for an audience. We're just not there yet.
Yeah, looking at you, Live Nation. Next DM, please, Shem.
Celine writes, hey guys, I was just listening to one of your podcasts and you were talking about things that your parents would say that you weren't allowed to do. For example, sitting on the fancy couch that has plastic on it. Growing up, my father always told me that turning the light on inside the car at night was against the law and that we would be pulled over and given a huge ticket. Still to this day, I won't turn on any lights inside my car at night thinking that I will get pulled over and get a ticket. Did your parents ever have any rules that you had to follow in the car?
That's not illegal?
No, it's not.
In the car?
I think my dad actually said that same thing.
My dad told me that.
I think my dad actually said that it's illegal to drive with the light on in the car.
That's why I never do.
Yeah. I think that I think my old man may have said that, to be honest with you.
I don't have an answer. I don't think my folks ever said anything to me.
Are you sure that's not illegal?
There was no there was no rules inside the car. Were you allowed to eat in the car?
Oh, yeah, I could eat.
You could eat in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
You couldn't, Shem?
What? No way. I had to wait. My dad would always pick us up when I was in elementary school, my sister and I, from McDonald's. And, McDonald's fries, nice and warm and whatnot. Nope. Had to wait until we got home.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't like eating in the car either.
You don't?
No, I'm not a fan. I don't care if somebody else does, but I never
But have
would.
you do?
Eat in the car?
Yeah.
No.
Never?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. I shouldn't say that. I had a, what do you call those things? Not a sausage. What are those? Like a pepperoni stick a couple of weeks ago in the car.
That's easy, though.
Didn't enjoy it.
Why?
No, I don't like eating in the car. It's not for me. No, I don't. I think it's a waste. I think it's a total waste of a meal. I would rather.
That's a pepperoni stick.
No, I would rather wait. I don't eat in the car.
Nah, I can eat in the car.
I don't even like when other people eat in the car because I feel like they're wasting that meal. Like Catherine stopped for chips and guacamole the other day. She was starving and she got in and handed me the container so she could get her seatbelt on and everything else. And I took it and I put it on the floor.
Oh no!
Because
See,
I
but
didn't
that's-
want her to just start reaching over and eating
Yeah,
guacamole.
but that right there is dangerous, right? That you're completely distracted at that point. I understand eating a pepperoni stick, right?
Yeah.
It's easy. It's right there.
Yes.
Right? Stick to mouth.
Yeah. Very easy. Simple. The simplest, actually.
Right?
Stick to mouth.
But
Yeah.
with what was it? Nachos and cheese? No.
Chips and guac.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
take a chip.
Yeah.
And then you got to get into a little container of guac.
Yes.
You got to scoop it, make sure the guac stays on the chip.
Yes, you do.
And then chip to mouth.
Bro, I told you. Catherine stopped at the drive-thru at the Swiss Chalet and ordered a quarter chicken dinner.
Yeah, see, that I can't do.
And put it on her lap, took the container off, and went at it with a fork and knife while she was on the 401.
With a fork and knife.
Yes!
On the highway.
Yes!
No.
Wait,
no.
where's
That's dangerous.
Where's there a Swiss Chalet drive-through?
Oh, you don't even know. Well, as soon as you get out of the
Bro,
city,
hold
more
on a
there's
second, what?
drive-thrus for everything.
You've never
There's
seen a
drive-thrus
Swiss
for
Chalet
everything.
drive-thru?
No.
New York Fries drive-through.
What?
Everything.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Everything's got a drive-through. homie.
Swiss Chalet.
Starbucks drive-thrus.
I've seen that, but I've never seen a Swiss Chalet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we've been enough drive-thrus for Swiss
Oh,
Chalet.
But yeah, no, I can't do that. Eating in the car.
I had a
it's
lemon
just
square in the
nuts.
car yesterday.
What is a lemon square?
It's a square that tastes like lemon.
Oh, I thought you meant like a square of lemon.
No, like a
Oh.
cake.
And how was it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't
What's
know
the
what
rest of the story?
No, we're talking about eating in the car. I had a lemon square in the car.
Okay.
I just kept reaching
assume you
over.
always eat in the car anyway, so it's not surprising.
Yeah.
And then what did you
Yeah.
eat?
And then I ate an almond square.
Cool. And then a square of chocolate. Next, DM, please, Shem.
Victoria writes, I've been listening to your show since my university days, and I'm now married with 2 kids. Wow. It's funny how much your topics of conversation have changed over the years. When the show started, Roz was traveling the world interviewing celebrities, and Mocha was living in his parents' basement, going to clubs every weekend, getting bottle service. Now, you guys talk about your lawn, comfortable underwear, and durable socks. Trust me, I can appreciate a good-fitting bra, and I love my early-to-bed nights. It's like we've all grown together. Love the show.
Shut up.
If I wanted to, I could still turn up at the club and
You
get
think?
bottle service.
There's no way.
Yeah!
There is no
Of course, you guys want to
way.
go out this weekend?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, maybe next weekend. Maybe next weekend.
I was like, I'm busy. Thank you for all of your DM. What's that person's name?
Victoria.
Victoria. Oh, that's so wonderful. We're glad to have shared all this time with you, and we're glad to share time with everyone that sent in DMs. So keep those coming in. They go to Shem, executive producer of the Roz and Mocha Show, and then he brings them to the radio where we get to discuss and have some fun. Thank you for that, Shem. We'll do this again tomorrow.
No problem.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. I regret this already.
Here we go. Time for the DM Deep Dive. Love this segment of the show.
Okay, this one comes from Michelle. I have a question for the DM Deep Dive. How do 30-year-olds who do not drink make friends? Is that directed at me?
World of Warcraft. I don't know.
Leroy Jenkins.
Making friends in your 30s is very difficult, especially in a city as large as this one. It's not easy, and I've heard from so many people where, let alone meeting somebody romantically, but if you don't have like a friend group, it's really tough to meet friends. Like I don't know how you.
Well, there's rentafriend.com.
No, but actually like meeting actual friends.
I
Like-
went to a
like-
knitting class once and met friends.
But that's something that people do is exactly like
Yeah.
you have to sort of go and seek those places out, like a knitting class or like, God forbid, ultimate frisbee. But, I don't know.
Or go to the
Yeah,
like.
why do
there's-
you hate Ultimate
I
Frisbee
don't
so
know
much?
because I think it's stupid, right? I really do. I think it's dumb. And also, ultimate frisbee people, right,
Yeah.
never shut up about ultimate frisbee. Right? Like they call it ultimate. Like I'm supposed to know what that is. And
But
it
how many
drives me
conversations are you
crazy.
having with people
I've
about
known-
Ultimate Frisbee? Like, I've never had a convo with anyone who ever brought up Ultimate Frisbee.
Right. I have just
to
maybe
be clear,
known,
is
yes.
Ultimate Frisbee different from Frisbee golf? Because I did have a conversation with someone recently about Frisbee golf.
I don't know. But all I know is that I've met an abnormally large amount of people who are very much into ultimate in my life. And it drives me bananas. First of all, when I hear somebody call it ultimate, like it's a thing, it's not a thing, right? It's not. It's made up. And I don't you go out and have fun, hang with the guys, do all the thing, right? Like I get it, but you got to shut up about ultimate frisbee. Nobody cares about ultimate frisbee.
I think
if
you
you're
change
not
your mind if
playing
you
ultimate
tried it.
frisbee. I would never try ultimate frisbee. I would
What if
never.
we went and just
said it 10
watched a
times.
match?
What?
What if we went and watched a
I
match?
have zero desire
Like
to
we
watch
showed up at a
people.
park. Like if somebody
no,
who's a part of a Ultimate
No.
Frisbee team
no,
is listening right now and reaches out to us and
No.
says, "Hey, date and location and
No.
time."
no. I don't need to be educated in ultimate.
You might
I'm
change your
fine,
perspective.
Ultimate frisbee. It's not for me. I don't need my perspective changed. I'm allowed to dislike things. I'm allowed to dislike people.
Will you watch IG Live if I go live?
No.
Or if I FaceTime you from there?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to. Why is that a shock? I think it's dumb. I want to spend zero time in my life talking about Ultimate Frisbee or participating in Ultimate Frisbee or anything. It's just not for me. Okay? Okay.
I'm going to get you a kit for your birthday.
A kit? You know what's in an Ultimate Frisbee kit? A Frisbee and shame.
Headband.
You know what's not in the kit?
What?
Girls.
Yeah, that's harsh. Anyway, so this person, would the mid-30s, they said?
It's
Or
hard.
in their 30s?
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
You got to go and join something.
There's one app that we've brought up, or I've brought up, because I have it on my phone.
Yeah.
And some other people have replied after we've talked about it and said that they've actually had success with making friends.
Right.
And it's this app, and I think it's like worldwide, but you just narrow it down to location. But it's called Meetup, Meetup.
Okay.
And then you select all the things that you're interested in.
Does that work, though? It works for people?
It works so far. We've heard from people, or I've heard from people who said thanks for the recommendation.
Creeps? Like,
no,
and
they've met friends. Like I have, under mine, it's like a lot of photography stuff. So I'll see, I haven't gone on any, but I've seen like they'll do like photography workshops or photo walks or photo shoots in like a specific location in the city. Yeah, and then people get together.
Okay.
And from what I've seen on this particular photo group that I follow, on their YouTube channel, it's like the same group of people who all met randomly are all going to these things together.
If I had that on my phone, Catherine would think I was having an affair. Yeah. If I had any app that its purpose was to introduce me to strangers. Red flag. Red flag.
Especially if it was like Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah. Red flag.
Time for one more DM, please, Shem.
Oh, good one. From Doug. Why is it that every time you talk about something and need a name for someone you guys don't have the info on, you always go to Doug? That person is always a loser, nerd, or generic nobody, and it's pretty frustrating. My name is Doug, and I won't be disrespected like that, you
Yeah. Spoken like a true Doug.
Yeah, what a Doug.
Damn, Doug. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you, everyone, for all of your DMs. Appreciate it. Keep them coming in because we get a chance to talk about them every day.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Things get weird in 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. DM Deep Dive time. The DMs you send in to us go to our executive producer, Shem, who then brings them to the radio.
What do we got in the DMs today, Shem?
Jacinda writes, what's the weirdest nickname you've ever been given? I can start if you'd like.
Go ahead.
So my full name is Shemroy, as you guys, as people now know, because of my dad. Thanks, Dad.
Come on, Shemroy.
There it is.
Come on, Shemroy.
So in school, they used to call me hemorrhoids.
Oh, yeah, you told us that before, right?
Yeah, that's the weirdest.
That still hurts.
Sad, man.
Yeah.
Damn it, Maury.
I used to be called Morphine.
Morphine.
Yeah, Luke Fair called me Morphine in school.
Okay.
Who's Luke Fair?
Oh, it was my friend in high school. He's now a famous DJ.
Okay.
Okay. So you got morphine. Anything else?
No, that was the weird one. Like my family calls me Mo.
Right.
No, that's not true. My dad's coworkers call me Little Mort.
Little. 50 years old, and you're still a little Mort. Do you have any nicknames?
Little Mort's good. Little Mort's good.
You have any nicknames in school, Roz?
Not really. I didn't have a lot of nicknames in school at all.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
I never had
at
any.
all. It wasn't really. I don't know.
Can't participate.
Yeah, I had a few others.
Yeah.
I had Chem Brulee before.
Oh, that's a good one too.
And Creme de la Chem.
Oh,
you've said that before.
And then my email address, like very first one was shemshady2000.
Shem Shady?
Yeah. He used to call me Shem and M.
Hi, my name is...
So
wow.
Yeah.
What was your first email address, Mocha, or one of the early ones in your time? Do you remember? Did you ever have like what you thought was cool?
I think it was like Coffee Guy or something like that.
Coffee Guy.
Yeah. Or something to do with coffee.
Because you were really into coffee, so you wanted it to be your.
And it was a Hotmail account.
You wanted it to be your identity.
Yeah, it was a Hotmail account. How about you?
I'm trying to think of if I had any of those. I knew the guy that had Hotmail at hotmail.com. Like
What? That's
Hotmail,
amazing.
Hotmale.
Oh!
Like he had Hotmail at hotmail.com.
Really?
Yeah, that was his email address for years. And it was email address even when he started working because nobody had corporate email addresses, so you just use your own personal email address.
Hotmail?
And on his business card, it said Hotmail at hotmail.com.
Oh my
and he
God.
was working for some like straight-laced place.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn. Dan Maury?
My first, I only had like The Voice at Rogers.com.
The Voice?
The Voice. But I worked with a guy. You can beep this, right?
Yeah.
An engineer, his email was hungrybottom at
Bruh.
gmail.com.
Oh, I forgot to bleep that.
Yeah,
Damn. That was had that one get by the censors.
That's so weird.
That's super weird, man. That's very odd.
Can you try and beep it now if I say it?
No.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Hungrybottom at gmail.com.
Oh, darn it.
Damn, missed it again. The bleep was late.
Wow, whoops.
It was late. Ah, damn.
How does that happen? I'm usually an expert at this kind of thing. Next DM, please, Shem.
Ed writes, wanted to ask the crew, what was normal 20 to 30 years ago, but is considered a luxury now?
I would say cordless phone.
It's a luxury now?
It's your cell phone.
Well, I guess like you have your phone on you at all times, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the luxury of being in.
But the luxury when something normal would be something that like was very common everyday use and now is a luxury, meaning that it's either difficult to achieve, maintain, or like it's only reserved for the few. Everybody has a phone. There's not one person who doesn't.
Affordable caviar?
Affordable caviar?
What?
When
I
was
don't
that
know.
ever normal?
I'm trying to think of what is now a luxury.
Go try use your own life. I don't know why you're going with expensive caviar. Like you're so out of your depth right now. What was the question?
What is something that was normal 20 to 30 years ago, but is now considered a luxury?
Common sense.
Next DM, please, Shem.
Rational thinking.
One more, please.
Marcella writes, what's the craziest thing you've done while you were drunk?
Oh, we got time. That's a whole next deep dive.
Like the craziest?
Absolute craziest.
I don't know, man.
Fell through a coffee table.
Intentionally,
purpose?
though?
No, not intentionally.
No.
Like at work.
Everything was crazy. I woke up with a broken foot and didn't remember how I did it.
Foot?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Jumped over a huge fence, apparently.
Well, you didn't make
Didn't
it.
make it,
Broke
yeah.
my foot and then walked home.
Hobbled home.
Yeah.
Was it swollen? Like, did it hurt when you woke up?
No. Oh, yeah. I was in terrible
course.
pain. Yeah. I had to go and
Wait,
get
is that crazier than waking up in someone's place with your pants off?
No, I mean, yeah, that happened too. No, crazy. So crazy thing. So we used to get what we called, what did we used to call it? Street furnace.
Which is?
Okay, so there used to be a Chinese food place in Toronto called Mr. Pong's.
Oh,
right?
yeah, classic.
And they used to have the trucks, right? And they had something called the Awesome Jumbo. And the Awesome Jumbo was like a foot-long egg roll.
So good.
Okay?
Yeah.
It was giant. And in the winter, when you couldn't get a cab and you couldn't afford the streetcar and everything else, and you had to walk home, nobody wanted to wear a winter coat, right? Because you had to check it and it cost money. We were all broke. So you always had a little bit money left over for a street furnace for the walk home, which was you would go to the Mr. Pong's truck, buy an Awesome Jumbo, which was the foot-long egg roll, and stuff it in your coat and close your coat around it. Because it would keep you warm.
Toasty.
It would keep you warm on the walk home because it was 1,000 degrees, this egg roll, and you always had to wait 20 minutes to eat it anyway. So that was the last thing we always did was
But did
go
it make
buy.
you smell?
Yeah, of course it did, but you smelled
who cares?
delicious. You smelled like an egg roll.
You're just going home.
Egg roll is like top 5 smells of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you would put it in your coat and you would walk home.
So were you ever with a woman and she was like, "Oh, you smell like egg roll"?
No, I was with a woman where I was like, before we leave, I got to get an egg roll because I'm going to freeze on the way.
Oh, man, these are the conversations that take place that happen because of the DMs that you send in to us. So keep them coming in. We'll do this again tomorrow. Thank you, Shem.
Yes, sir.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
Here we go. DM deep dive time. We do this on the show every day. We go through the DMs that you send in to us and talk about them on the show.
Shem, what do we got in the DMs today?
Good question from Sammy. What's the difference between producer and executive producer? How are Shem and Maury's roles different?
Shem, executive producer of the Roz and Mocha Show. David Maury, producer on the Roz and Mocha Show. Which one of you want to go first?
I'll go first, sure. Well, not to bore you, but I'm sort of the guy that is behind the scenes, and I kind of oversee the operations of the show, both locally and nationally, because the Roz Mocha Show airs right across the country, and that's my job.
Yeah, like there's the show you hear, it exists in like sort of other worlds, right? It's like and all of those places need to be fed, and they all have their own infrastructure, and they all have their own everything else. And so you need somebody who can make sure that the show maintains its integrity on all of those platforms, and that is an enormous job. And so that's sort of so Shem takes care of the show.
Also dealing with people in all those different markets, management and whoever, right?
It's a lot to do. It's a lot to do. And Maury, has your job changed over the years more, do you think?
No, but I'm not integral. Like, I'm not good with integrity, like you said. So, like, I'm not like an integral wise, like I don't know how to do, because you said
what?
Whoa.
You want to start again?
Interesting.
Start again. Maury,
you know, at the beginning of this conversation, I thought that some people might have been like, well, Maury's been there longer. Why isn't he the executive producer? And this is why.
Start again.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so I'm responsible for locally behind the scenes, and but I do a lot of the entertainment stuff, like booking guests or interviews and stuff. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Best. I am not doing a good job.
You've been on this show 3.5 years now.
Yeah,
dude.
I actually think that Maury's title is wrong for Maury. I think calling Maury a producer is. I think that, to be honest with you, I think that it cheapens actually what he does, because I think that Maury is a whole lot more than a producer on the show. There's a lot Maury does. If somebody was looking for a Maury, they would have to hire 3 people to do the job, and I think that's sort of what Maury's contribution to the show is, regardless
We're
of
tearing
title.
up over there.
But integrally.
Oh no! You just undid everything. Undid everything.
I don't know why I can't say that.
Sometimes you just gotta shut up, man. Honestly, he was giving you the W right there. You had the medal in your hand right there, and then you lost it. Next DM, please, Shem.
Oh.
There it is. That's what it should read on your job title.
Yeah.
Damn it, Maury, and then however you spell that.
Shit, I'm gonna turn off my microphone.
No, you better not. You better not turn it off. That's not allowed. That's a decision for the executive producer.
In fact, I'll happily turn it up.
Yeah. Shh, let's all be quiet. We're gonna turn it up, okay? Turn his microphone way up.
Okay, I'm good.
You sure?
No. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
Get them all out.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Okay.
You always are.
Oh, God. Okay, go ahead.
Not that I'm going to be the first man to ever say this to you, but I think you got one more in there.
Oh, you're one breath away from your last. Okay, next DM, please, Shem.
Do we have time?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got time.
Okay.
Like one more.
Sure. April writes, ever since my 6-month-old was born, we have listened to the podcast anytime we are driving.
What's so funny about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, the 5-year-old.
6-month-old?
Sorry.
That's okay. She loves Roz's voice, and it soothes her to sleep so fast. We are leaving to drive from Newfoundland to Ontario next week and are a little nervous making the big road trip with the baby. Can Roz sing a lullaby that we can play for her when she cries?
No, but I can recommend a good book.
Which is?
My book.
Oh.
It's 9 hours of my voice. You're welcome. Available on audible.ca.
And you know what? She's 6 months old. She won't even
know.
understand what's going on.
No, she'll have no idea.
Right?
No.
Especially when you get to that chapter where a certain someone left you in a certain store in LA.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Wearing a certain outfit.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not saying you have to be an adult to understand the book, right, Moore?
I'm
just saying that.
Thank you for all of your DMs. We talk about them on the show every single day, so keep them coming in. Thank you, Shem.
No problem.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.